Welcome back, everyone. Got more Reddit stuff for you. The young lady from Three Hot Takes is on here, and I cannot remember her name. But this is Smosh, and the story I'm listening to, or going to listen to, is went on a date with a girl, hit it off with her friend. Okay. Is this the first date, or you guys been dating for a while? If it's the first date, and you didn't hit off with the girl, and why's her friend there? I guess we'll find out. I just thought of that. Are these people in high school? Is it like a group date thing? I don't know. Or college. College, they still do group dates, I think. But I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll find out here. If it's you went on a date with a girl and she brought her friend, and you hit it off with the friend, that's kind of weird. Why she bring her friend? Don't bring your friends on dates. If you don't feel comfortable being with the person, don't bring your friend. I don't know if that's the situation, but we'll find out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's see how the friend wound up there.
Comes from dating advice. Went on a date with girl, hit it off with her friend.
Love Actually.
Okay, Ted Mosby. Like, what?
Ooh,
yeah.
messy.
Yeah.
I met up with a girl at a bar with her friends. Our first time meeting.
They met up at a bar with our friends. He did say our friends, so that means he was there with his friends?
Yeah.
I met up with a girl at a bar with her friends. Our first time meeting. The girl I met up with and I had fun. Kissed a little, was fine. But her friend and I really seemed to connect. She was with a guy, but said they'd only hung out twice.
Okay. Right off the bat, did he ask about the guy friend, or she just volunteered it? If she just volunteered it, okay, that's a clear sign. She's letting you know, hey, I'm available. Otherwise, I don't know what I think. Yeah, if she volunteered it, it's a clear sign. Even if he asked, it's still a clear sign that she's interested. And it's first date. So clearly he didn't hit it off with the first girl. I mean, even though you can kiss someone and still not hit it off on a date.
The girl I met up with wants another date, but she said she's going out with a lot of people right now and doesn't really know what she wants. I don't know if I want to waste my time with that. Is it?
That's fair. If she's like, hey, I'm dating other people or I'm seeing other people, just to let you know, at least she's being honest. She's being upfront. That I commend her for. So that gives him an out. So he should just take that out and go. Ask the other girl out. Like, oh, cool. Thanks for letting me know. Be upfront with it. I had a good time, but since you're not sure, I'd rather just call it a day. And then he could ask a friend out, or even be upfront with her, say, hey, but I did kind of hit it off with your friend. Are you okay with that? If he's worried about, any type of backlash. But you also got to be worried that, both of them may not want to talk to you at all. So there's that.
If I follow her friend on Instagram in hopes of a follow back so I can DM to grab a drink sometime. Of course, the worst she can say is no, and her friend that I went out with would stop talking to me. But I need you.
Hey, that's not true anymore. They'll put you on blast all over the internet and create a Facebook group with you in it. Yeah, some of these people go to the extreme on this crap.
People to help me ignore my moral compass here to make the move. Thanks.
Why did he add that moral compass part? That makes no sense. Why add that part? Is there something to the story we're missing? If you ignored the moral compass comment, everything's fine. Just ask the other friend out. And these are people. These are her friends, so you're meeting everyone for the first time. If it doesn't work out, you can move on. So I don't see the problem.
Ignore my moral compass.
I need help. I need bad advice.
Let me be bad.
Here's my thing. And I got to say, when it came to dating, I always sucked at it. I rarely dated. I hardly had any experience. I never had a situation where I was remotely close to this, right? So from my outside lens, I'm also of the opinion of just like, hey, it was one date, like you're showing up, like these are all strangers. You don't
Yeah.
technically
Right.
owe anyone anything.
That's
Look,
true.
if I was on a date with a girl and she came and hung out with a group of people and then she ended up liking someone else, would I maybe be pissed? Sure, but I'm also just like, I don't know you. I don't have to talk to you ever again.
Yeah.
So it's
I
kind of one of
couldn't
those
be
like
pissed, yeah.
low stakes like things in my eyes. I know people have a lot of strong opinions when it comes to dating, but I guess I always had the view of just like, well, we just don't know each other. We're strangers.
Yeah, I feel like if you're all so new to meeting each other, like to have some kind of emotional claim already feels strange. So like, yeah, if I was in that situation, I don't even think I would be mad. I think I'd honestly be relieved just because of my anxiety. Like, whew, don't have to worry about that person
Sure.
anymore. Okay. But there's people pleasing of it all. I feel like OP's dealing with like people pleasing. Like, I think the best way to honestly go about this, if I was in their situation, is don't continue to pursue the original person because you're intentionally leading on two people.
Right.
Yeah.
I would be honest, and you don't even have to go, listen, I actually really liked you at that one gathering, so I'd like to pursue you now. It's just, no, if you wanted to reach out and be like, hey, like, how are you doing? Build a friendship first. Like, and if that friend only saw that guy a couple times, it seems like she didn't have to volunteer that information. Sounds like she's seeing people, she's dating. She might be open to it.
Yeah.
So that's how I would go about it. And if you wanted to be honest with the original person you dated, being like, hey, like I thought.
Okay, I thought it was going to be a short comment, but yeah, she's saying everything I was saying. You know, if the person volunteered the information, she's letting you know she's available, and the other person was being upfront with you too. You know, it sounded like they did enjoy your company, but they're still looking at other people as well. So at least you made the roster. But, you know, she's being upfront, but like, oh, cool, then I'll keep dating too. And you don't have to go on another date. You know, and just be like, oh, okay, we're not on the same page, and you can move on. And as for the friend, I don't know about building a friendship. That's a lot of work to build a friendship first. I would just reach out to her and be like, hey, I thought we connected. You know, would you like to go out sometime? If not, it's cool. You know, just be upfront. If she says no, it's like, all right, cool, later. Or if she says, hey, you're dating my friend, it's like, no, this was a first date, and she told me she was seeing other people. And it's like, that's the only thing you may run into. But otherwise, just ask her out. It's that simple. And I still don't know why you put moral compass. That was weird. You didn't need to add that part. You should have just asked for advice.
It was great, but like I'm not feeling it like that.
No. Who do you like?
Yeah.
Like, go after who you like. It is early.
It's the first date.
First date. How old again?
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say. So it's giving younger, like
It's giving
20s,
young.
early
20s.
20s. And so it's like, did you have to make out with the one if you already knew you liked the other? Maybe not, but hey, early on, you can't be sad if the first one doesn't want to see you again, though, if you ask out the friend.
Right.
Like,
And
just
he
go
does-
after who you like.
He does say the girl he met up with wants another date, but she said she's going out with a lot of people right now
There you go.
and doesn't really know what she wants. I can't imagine she's going to be like, how dare you? She's telling him.
You doing what
she's-
I'm doing?
She's
Yeah.
telling him I'm seeing other people.
Yeah.
It's
So
all good.
I feel like she might be the type that's like, oh yeah, cool.
Like that might even have been her saying, yeah, that was fun, but I saw you were kind of into her too, so I'm seeing other people too. Like kind of leaving that open in that
It's
sense.
casual.
Oh, what a lovely,
Yeah.
healthy dating life of people. It's just a bunch of people in a salad.
It's giving kosher.
It is,
It's giving.
yeah.
It's gonna be it's good. It's kosher. And like, I'm usually like, hey, don't shit where you eat. But like, this is not serious. This was one brief date. Sounds
Right.
like a double date. Very casual group hang setup. Not you're not going after your ex-girlfriend of 2 years friend. Like, that's not that.
Right.
This is one casual date.
There's no emotional stakes. You don't mean much to these people.
No.
Because they don't know
I would
you.
hope not.
I was saying, yeah, it's first date. First time meeting everyone. Worst case scenario, you never see any of them again. If that's, well, I shouldn't say worst case scenario. Like I said, some people think they're being slighted when they're not. It's like, you're seeing other people too. I don't see the problem. But yeah, there's no. The moral compass thing is bugging me. You didn't need to put that. Just be like, hey, should I ask her out or not? And the answer is yes. Ask her out, see what happens. If you truly think there was a connection, ask her out. If she rejects you, move on. It's that simple.
Yeah, I'd be a little concerned if they started
cared.
freaking bringing down the hammer. Like, what?
Yeah.
Some comments. It's not up of you to try, but it will be up to them how they handle it. Depends how strongly the girl you went out with feels about it and whether she'd be cool with her friend giving it a shot with you. Risky, but if she's seeing other people, she might not care. Give it some time though. Someone said, y'all are giving horrible advice. They're both going to drop you when they realize that what you're trying to do, if they have any ounce of loyalty to each other. Someone said this happened to me. I went on a second date with a guy and he later met my friend. He was attractive, but I wasn't attracted to his personality. He hit it off with my friend and kindly texted me and asked if it was okay if he pursued my friend. He even offered to set me up with one of his friends. I declined his offer. He was nice about it, so I texted my friend and she was interested, so I gave him her number. They went on a couple dates and didn't work out in the long run, but it didn't bother me. Yeah, I feel like this is one where in his position, he's allowed to do what he wants. I agree that it's like, hey, depends on their friendship, their dynamic, what's going on there.
Right.
That's in their court.
Yeah.
You can only control yourself. Shoot your shot. I do like that, like, little bit of rules of engagement. Like, hey, appreciate the date. You know, I know you said you wanted to grab a second, but I actually kind of hit it off with your friend. Would you be cool if I asked her out?
It's like you're saying how it's kosher. Like, this will only bother people as much as they want it to. You know, like, they're, as much as you want your ego to be.
That's what I was saying. People get hurt over stuff that shouldn't hurt them. But, yeah, I agree with that. I said that earlier, like, be upfront with the girl. Like, hey, look, I did enjoy myself, but I don't see us doing a second date. But I did hit off with your friend. Are you cool? And then if she says no, you still got an option. You can still do it or not do it. It's up to you. Because either way, I mean, you don't owe her anything. You're just being polite. And also, if you don't want to be involved in the drama after she says no, my advice would be to move on from both of them. But if, let's say hypothetically, the girl who you hit it off with reaches out to you, I say go for it. But otherwise, just move on.
Involved of like, oh, they want them instead of me. Like, you can either let that bother you or not. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Update.
What?
Wow.
Got one.
Wow.
Finally got one.
Shade, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I threw a poop at you.
Wow. I'm shocked.
She's
so
going to throw
sorry.
the poop at me.
I feel like you're going to say just kidding, though. I feel like this isn't real until I hear it.
Yeah, psych. No, I'm just kidding.
Can you imagine?
I pull out a gun.
Okay.
Jesus.
Poop gun.
Squirt gun. Squirt gun.
Squirt gun.
Yeah.
Update is 3 days later.
Okay.
I took your guys' advice and decided to do it the nice way. I asked the girl I'd gone on a couple dates with if I could grab her friend's number, since it seemed like me and the girl I originally went out with were looking for different things. She was talking about all the dates with other guys she had lined up, and I liked talking to her friend a lot. She said yes and gave me her friend's number and told me she would be happy to help. Said if I wanted any advice to let her know whenever I needed it. Yeah.
These are girls, these are people's girls. Everybody's happy. Everybody's dating.
Everyone will find their person.
I love it.
I then texted her friend, mentioned how I had enjoyed talking to her and would love to grab a drink sometime. She responded that she felt the exact same and would love to. From there, the texting was kind of dry, which had me confused. So I texted the girl I originally went out with, saying I appreciate her help, but it doesn't seem like her friend was interested. It was then that she revealed that it was her guy friend this whole time, whose number she'd given me. They both then said some rather mean things, and they seemed to get great joy out of with me.
Wait.
They catfish him?
Wait, take it back.
So
it back.
he asked for the friend's number.
Right.
She said, yeah, I'd be happy to. And if you need help, I'll... and then she gave his number to one of her guy friends.
Oh, that's so mean.
Okay.
Diabolical.
I responded, fair play, haha, that's that. I shot my shot, nothing else I can do, not even mad, just surprised people like this exist, especially in the late 20s.
So,
Edit. I don't want this to be an opportunity for people to virtue signal to themselves that this will happen to them or that people are inherently evil. Always shoot your shot. I would, and I will do it again. You can do it, and so can I. I wanted to make sure that the vibe on this post isn't too negative. Love you guys. This guy's
Still shoot the shot.
This guy's chill.
Get
Honestly,
in the DMs.
him
Yeah.
responding fair play, haha, probably pissed them off so bad. They were like,
Bravo.
"Aw,
Wait, so
just
they both
chill."
the girls didn't want to.
Other
Well,
girl
we don't
doesn't
even know. We don't even know.
See, I want him to like.
He's got to
like,
get in the
maybe find her
DMs.
Instagram.
Yeah, get in the DMs.
I'm going to say, before Shane answers, maybe Shane's going to say what I'm saying. I would not want to shoot my shot with that girl because she's friends with that girl who just did all that crap. And yeah, I'd be leery of doing that because you're going to be in that friend circle with that girl and that guy. So yeah, my whole thing is if the girl was really interested, then she shouldn't have brought up that she was dating other people. To me, that gave the vibe like it was cool. You're giving this fake vibe then. Why'd you bring that up? That was stupid.
I don't actually think it's good if you're on a date with someone and you're going, hey, I'm seeing other people. But she, like, to just give it as a preface, fine. But he was like, yeah, she was talking about all these other dates she has lined up. But
On a
then
first date, that's weird.
Then she responds with all of this. I'm like, you're insecure. You're insecure as hell.
So she's
that you can sit there and talk to your date about other people you're seeing, but then you're really upset when they might want to see someone else. And they ask respectfully. Like, if they try to ghost you or they do some slimy stuff and you want to do all this, sure. But he was respectful. He was just like, hey,
so
like, is it cool?
nice.
Yeah.
He said, hey, it seems like we're looking for other things.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask for your friend's number? And then she does this. Just piece of shit.
Just
Yeah.
weird. I mean, maybe she's been like hurt a bunch of times in all of these dating stories, and so she tries to keep you a little humble when she's dating you and going, yeah, well, I'm dating other people too, so you're not that important to me. So if
Yeah.
you hurt me, it's not gonna hurt me that
Sure.
much. But like, also like, what kind of act is that to like make this person feel bad by giving a guy friend's number? Like, what are you trying to say? What are
They're
you
bullying
doing?
him in a sense. Like, it just feels like some weird catfish, mean psychological torture. Like,
It's a lot of effort. I'm just always blown away by
Yeah.
people who put so much effort into things like this.
get a hobby.
I'm just like, damn, dude, you have the time.
That's what I was talking about, people getting hurt over nothing. You put it out there, you were seeing other people. I don't understand this. I almost want to find this girl for him and just smack her around. It's like, what is wrong with you? You purposely stated that you were seeing other people on a first date. Why would you do that? And secondly, he asked you. You could have said no. But this is probably why you're seeing multiple people, because nobody wants to be in a relationship with you. Jesus.
Like,
I
just
wish I had
leave
that
it alone.
time.
I'm like, this is a first date. This is a one date. If you really don't like the guy and you feel weird about it, just tell him, oh, she's not interested.
Oh,
Just say that. Move on.
this is so weird. I definitely think that's what it was. I don't think she's going on a bunch of other dates. I think she's trying to create this, like, false sense of demand, and she's so hot and blah, blah, blah. Like, no one that actually has a bunch of dates lined up and has other options acts like this. This is mean.
No.
Yeah, it's not coinciding. Some comments. For anyone reading this, remember other people putting you down as a reflection of themselves, not you. I pity people who need to put others down to make themselves feel better. It really shows how little they think of themselves, which is quite ironic. Lastly, someone said, was anyone in the previous post ever a woman with friends? I don't understand how they think telling him to go after her friend was a good idea. It's so tacky to go on a double date and then ask the other friend out. What is everyone thinking? And they're still telling him to add/message her on Instagram. Literal proof Redditors need to go outside.
I need to go outside.
I don't know. That one felt a little. We need to be a little more open-minded to how.
Yeah, that comment to me is weird. Like, what's being a woman got to do with anything? So if it's the other way around, it's all good? Because whenever I hear comments like that and they preference, you don't know what it means to be a woman, it's like, you're right, I don't. But what's that got to do with the situation? It has nothing to do with it. Because I guarantee you that same person who made that comment, if it was the other way around, would be singing her praises, telling her to go for it. So,
how life happens and how this was a very like friendly, like it reminds me of how there's I think Hinge used to do, or Bumble. Bumble has done those like singles
Meetups.
events, or they encourage that when you're using dating apps, don't just try and go on the one-on-one dates. Make it a group date, make it a group thing. It's safer, it can be more fun, people can mix and mingle, and like I think people should be a little bit more open-minded to those things, because you should be following your heart and what you want, not how things are supposed to be done. Like, obviously, like, don't break the law or whatever, but it's like, you're just, like, we're all trying to find love. This is all love, you know?
Speed dating exists for a reason. Bumble did the meetups for a reason. Like, you can, like, literally speed dating, you're in the room and you just go chair to chair to chair and meet how many people?
Right.
Like, come on, it was one first date and I'm blown away.
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
And there's nothing wrong with saying, like, these types of situations can hurt. Like, it can be like, oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
bummed
an ego
out. But
punch.
it's not always a reflection of, oh, you're not good enough. It's like, no, their connection just was different. They're different people.
Right, because regardless, this guy now figured out that woman was not for him.
Oh, yeah.
In more ways than one.
And
so.
late 20s, too. Like,
Yeah. I know,
which
it's
love
just like,
doesn't have an...
damn.
Yeah, if you're doing crap like that in your late 20s, you're going to be single for a long time. That girl has not grown up in any way, shape, or form. And the fact that the male friend went along with this, I guarantee you that male friend went along with it because he's trying to get with her. It's probably a male friend that she strings along. But actually, it could be that gay friend who is the stereotypical hater of straight men. I wouldn't say stereotypical. I said stereotypical. But there are gay guys like that who just hate straight men for some reason, and I don't get it. I guess it's the same reason the straight homophobic men exist, that there are gay men who hate straight men. But yeah, either way, that's just weird. That is so weird. Don't do that. If you don't like the guy, move on. If you like the guy, don't bring up that you have multiple dates lined up. That was stupid. Clearly, she liked the guy. And she screwed up.
There's no timeline of how you should do things, but like you would think by that point she's a little more level-headed and mature.
Well, it's childish behavior.
Exactly.
Like, how she took that was childish.
Yeah.
That's so goofy.
Yeah, it's just a whole lot. I don't know.
I hope he finds love.
He's going to be fine.
Green flags.
He sounds fine.
Yeah, and honestly, I did want to have him go in the DMs, but like if that girl is friends with this one, maybe you don't even.
That's what I said at the beginning. Like, he probably shouldn't DM her. Because if they're friends, they could be the same. And now I'm going back to when the girl let him know that, hey, I've only been seeing this guy for a while. Let's say she volunteered that information. What if she was lying? What if she's actually been with that guy for a year or something like that, and she's a cheater? Because if you can't tell me you're friends with someone like this and you don't know their behavior. She has to know her friend does stuff like this. But then again, there are people who say, oh, I didn't know my friend was like that. A lot of times, you've chosen not to know. But yeah, I agree with her. I think you should leave it alone and move on. You don't want to be part of that friend group.
Never know.
Don't want to bother.
Yeah, he doesn't need to. Like,
I'd be curious to see what the friend would say about her friend's behavior, though.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I tried to ask you out, and just so you know, like, she kind of catfished me with one of your guy friends. Like,
Yeah.
I'd love to take you out for a drink.
I almost wonder, if it's like, hey, she might, this friendship might be a red flag.
Jealousy.
Some people, their best friends are their biggest haters.
Yep.
Ooh, that could be the case. I wonder how many guys she's missed out on because of that friend. Oh, and also, what if they're not really friends? I just thought, what if she just says she was a friend because she was dating the guy? What if the guy friend, who's the guy friend? Was the guy friend the date of the girl he likes? We don't know who the guy friend is. That could be the guy friend. Maybe they were actually on a double date and it's actually that girl and that guy are friends. That could be the setup. That could be the situation. And she doesn't have that girl's number. Maybe she doesn't have that girl's number. That could be the situation, actually. I just thought of that.
They all were almost so cool to me. You know what I mean?
We were pumped. I'm sitting over here, round of applause.
Yeah.
We were so pumped, and then
Yeah.
the rug swept out from us.
It's messy.
It
It is messy.
It's messy.
Okay, our next story.
All right, I want to end it there. But yeah, this one at the beginning seemed good. But him saying moral companies threw me off. But it turns out he was not the red flag. He was not the red herring. It was the girl. I think that I kind of agree with him. I think the girl may have been lying about having multiple dates. Then again, she may not have been. But either way, that was stupid of her to constantly bring that up. And then I'm kind of wondering if she's actually not friends with the girl. Like, she just knows the girl. And she's actually friends with the guy she was dating. And that was the guy friend who was doing the text messages. So, yeah. But I do agree with, I still can't remember her name. From Two Hot Takes. She is right. Like, they're part of that, she's part of that circle. Let's say they are friends. She's part of that circle. So you don't want to get back in that circle. All right. That was a pretty good one. All right, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and everyone take care. Later.